Yehovah Elohim Svaot. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me, and cover me and stir me, and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself, and you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, Hey, Vav, Hey. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Jonah, chapter 2. Yehovah prepared a huge fish to swallow Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. From the belly of the fish, Jonah prayed to Yehovah, his Elohim. He said, "Out of my distress I called to Yehovah, and he answered me. From the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. For you threw me into the deep, into the heart of the seas, and the flood enveloped me. All your surging waves passed over me. I thought, I have been banished from your sight, but I will again look at your holy temple. The water surrounded me, threatened my life. The deep closed over me. Seaweed twined around my head. I was going down to the bottoms of the mountains, to a land whose bars would close me in forever. But you brought me up alive from the pit, Yehovah, my Elohim. As my life was ebbing away, I remembered Yehovah, and my prayer came into you, into your holy temple. Those who worship vain idols give up their source of mercy, but I, speaking my thanks aloud, will sacrifice to you what I have vowed I will pay. Salvation comes from Yehovah." Then Yehovah spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah out onto dry land. How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating second chapter of Jonah? We can trust that Yehovah is preparing something huge to swallow you, to get your full attention, and he may even bring you down to Sheol. Pray to Yehovah when you are at your lowest point. Call to Yehovah, and he will answer you. Cry out to Yehovah, and he will hear you. Look to the future with hope. Trust that Yehovah will bring you up alive from the pit. For he is Yehovah, our Elohim. As your life is ebbing away, remember Yehovah. Trust that your prayer will come to Yehovah. Trust that Yehovah is in his holy temple. Trust that mercy comes to those who worship Yehovah alone. Speak your thanks aloud and offer your life as a living sacrifice to Yehovah. Vow to Yehovah and pay those vows. Trust that salvation comes from Yehovah. How can we learn to love others as Yeshua loves us? We can proclaim salvation comes from Yehovah. Bear one another's burdens. Proclaim boldly that salvation comes from Yehovah. Produce spiritual fruit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, humility, and self-control. We'll end with the Arianic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being toward you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.